We're headed out to Tract 25 at Fiery Fork Ridge. The road obviously is not quite done, as you can see. We're actually crossing or passing the trail that goes down to the easement area at the river. You'll need a four-wheeler, or you can go on foot to get down there. The guys have just roughed in this road. They cut out some of the smaller trees because we did have so many people that wanted us to get these on the market. So we said what we'll go ahead and do is we'll rough in the road so you can get there with a four-wheel drive, and then we'll reduce the price of the property because we understand that is inconvenient to not have the road finished. So we'll reduce the price of the property if you're buying it right now. We just passed Tract 22. My truck is mad because my seatbelt's not on. It usually is on, but it's not right now. And then you'll get to this open meadow area. We're passing Tract 23. We'll go into Tract 24. And then right at the edge of the meadow, basically, is where Tract 25 starts. And if you've heard me talk on the other videos, you've heard me say that this property, when we bought it, had not been logged for decades, for many decades, other than for the personal firewood of the farmer. And there were 2 or 3 spots where he did log the firewood, and this is one of them here on the edge of Tract 24, and then on Tract 25. He didn't cut the marketable timber, he cut firewood, and you can see that it looks like he wasn't finished cutting. We were going to clean it up, and then one of the guys said, what if the person who buys it wants the firewood, wants the tops for firewood? And I said, that's a good point. So we left them. I understand it's a little ugly, and I did kind of want to clean it up, but my guys had a good point. Someone might want to actually use that firewood. So there you can see we're directly on Tract 25. The sun is going down, so I don't know how great of a video this will be. There you can see an orange post. That would be the end of Tract 25. We're on the east side. We'll walk toward the west side and the river. This is not completely flat on the east here. It has a little bit of a slope to it. You could definitely build. It's not steep. But as we walk toward the west, it will get steep. We do still have some mature timber. I don't know if I mentioned it on the video yet, but this is one of the few properties with actual frontage on the Little Niangua River. There's the river. Yep, you can see it. Pretty. Now this gets steep. It's not exactly a sheer cliff face, but it gets extremely steep. Looking back toward the top. But you've got a great water view here. In my mind, the best way to get to the water is probably to go back to that easement area that we passed at the start of the video and take that on down to the easement for property owners, and then just walk down the riverbank directly to the property. So you're high and dry up here, obviously. Got a nice river view. It will be tough to see the river when the leaves are on the trees, but you could certainly cut out some of the smaller trees to improve your view. Beautiful section of river. Just a great area. The property is fully surveyed, so you know exactly what you're getting. That gets pretty important when you get to the properties under about 5 acres in size. You want to know just what you're getting. So a survey is a smart investment, and that's already done for you here. Levels out toward the east side. We do have some mature timber. Pretty cool property. Super private. It's the southernmost tract at Fiery Fork Ridge. Up here on the east, obviously, would be your best building site, unless you wanted one of those super fancy hillside homes. But for a standard home or cabin, this would be great right here. Please keep in mind that the road is not complete. I'm in a used pickup truck, so if it gets a scratch or two, that's okay. If you're coming out in your brand new F-150 or your Denali, oh, be careful. I'd hate to see you get scratched. But if you've been looking for riverfront in the Ozarks, it is tough to find. But here's a piece with direct riverfront, fully surveyed, close to Camdenton, very close to the Lake of the Ozarks. And you've got a couple years of firewood right here. And I'll tell you what, if you buy this property and that just really bothers you, we can still have the guys take care of it. But that would be great firewood. Looks like most of it's been down for about a year, so it's had a little time to season. I'll walk back to the east side and we'll turn around, and there we have it. Oh, that looks terrible in the video. It's that sun. Never shoot into the sun, but here's what I'm doing, shooting into the sun. Cool property, Tract 25 at Fiery Fork Ridge.